G'day, my name's Tomo and welcome to another episode of Tomo's Tune-Ups. On this episode, I'm going to show you how to install a set of inlet and exhaust manifold studs. Alright folks, so once again this is a quite short episode, so we're going to get straight to the point. This is our exhaust manifold and inlet manifold stud. Now as you can see, there is a shorter thread here and there's a longer thread there. The shorter one is going to go inside the cylinder head and the longer one is going to go on the outside where the inlet and exhaust manifold bolts to. So before we start, what I like to do is grab yourself a little bit of copper anti-seize paste. This just helps it to go in and makes it easier to be able to loosen if we need to do so in the future. Now you'll probably find that this will burn off over time, but that's not an issue because we can always reapply it or even just soak it with some WD-40 or penetrant. So once it's in there, all you're going to be doing is winding it in by hand until it comes to a complete stop. Once it comes to a complete stop, we're going to put two nuts on here and then tighten it up. Alright, so for this instance, I'm just going to use the new manifold nuts and we're going to wind it all the way down almost until it comes to a complete stop. And then we're going to get the top nut and we're going to wind it on there. Now you want to bring the two close together and then we're going to tighten them up. Alright, so for this case they are 1/2 inch. So we're going to put one down the bottom, one at the top, and we're just going to apply the forces the opposite way. That way it tightens it up. Now we're going to use the top nut to help turn it until it comes to a stop. Once you're satisfied it's seated, you're then going to apply force to the nuts the opposite way, and that's going to release them. And then you'll be able to pull the nuts out but leave the stud in behind, and the stud is going to be in there nice and firm. Now you can use this same method for other things like thermostat housing studs. This is a really easy, cheap and affordable way to be able to remove and also replace studs inside a cylinder head. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. This application can be used not only on cars, tractors, buses, bikes, motorbikes, boats, planes, whatever. It can be used pretty much anywhere around the world in any different scenario. So you just need to make sure that you have two of the same nuts and that you're able to lock them together, and then you can wind the stud in or out depending on what you're doing. Make sure to check out the full range on my channel of all the other episodes I'm doing building this A-series Morris minor engine, and we'll see you right here on another episode of Tomo's Tune-Ups.